Hello and shalom, all Yasharala. This is Yaqueline coming before you once again with scripture and some insight on what Mother has been showing me lately through her spirit. And the Kadesh Ruach always leads us into all truth, all knowledge, all wisdom. She leads us always to Yeshaya, who ultimately leads us back to Abba, Ahaya. So the scripture that we'll be contemplating on and pondering on today is Hosea 5 and 10. And Hosea 5:10 King James Version Bible reads, "The princes of Yehuda were like them that removed the bound. Therefore I will pour out my wrath upon them like water." Let's look at the word Yehuda. H3034 means to throw, shoot, cast, to shoot, cast down, throw down. Only a king can be thrown down. To give thanks, land, praise, to confess, confess the name of Ahaya, to confess, to revere or worship. Yehuda, we were literally created to give Abba praise, reverence, and worship. That's all. And in return, he created others to bow down to us, to worship, praise, honor, and revere us. What a privilege. It also means with extended hands, cast out, make confession, praise, shoot, give thanks. So, as I've just stated, every other nation, Yasharala, was created to bow down to us, to give us worship and honor. The very few chapters of Genesis, it states that the Most High Ahaya gave Adam dominion over the land, over the beasts, over every living, breathing thing, including other kindreds, other nations. So, in saying that, there's a scripture in the second book of Adam and Eve, and it states that Satan is commanded to bow down before Adam, who is made in Ahaya's image. So in reality, he is not bowing to man, but to the Elohim who is in man, same as all of the nations of the earth, bowing down to us, the king, tribe, Yehuda. This is something to really think about, people, as we ponder on how infinite we were actually created to be. And we live in such a finite state of being. And it keeps us from the kingdom. It keeps us from our rightful places. It keeps us from the calling that Ahaya has placed on our life, and ultimately it leaves us from the very presence of Ahaya, and it can even grieve Kadesh Ruach so much that she leaves us. So let me go back to the Hebrew word for Yehuda, H3027, Yad, meaning hand, strength, power, side, part, portion, various, special, sign, momentum, fractional, stays, support, power, means, direction, in distinction from anything and anyone else that was ever created in this realm. The closed one, beside, border, bounty, broad, broken, handed, by change, coast, consecrate, creditor, custody, debt, dominion, enough, fellowship, force, staves, work, labor, large, ledge, left, means, mine, ministry, near, order, ordinance, parts, pain, power, service, sore, stroke, terror, thine own, wait on, wayside, work, yield, yourselves. Wow, Yasharala. Even our name proves who we are and what we were destined for. And even though we were created to have dominion and power and to rule over people, because of our fall, we have become a terror and admonishment to other people. In our lives is so much pain. Let's continue. H3721. Yahuda means to bend down, to bow oneself down. Because we refuse to remember our Elohim and bow down to who he is alone, we who were created to be worshipped and bowed down to and reverenced by all, great and small, and even by the Malaks, which means angel, are now bowing down to our enemy, the ones who were created to be inferior to us. Wake up, people. Wash, cleanse, and purify yourselves. Ahai is calling us home.